Yeah, we're live now.
Yep. Boxing Block Century Live. All right. CMD Boxing Reports reporting here. And I'm back at it for the Boxing Fanatics with my boy, Boxing Block Century.
Yeah, I was watching now. I guess let's see. People already watching. Oh, still.
And they got
Hold
one.
on. Let's just go to talk about this real quick about Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale says he wants to enter water,
Yep.
and that is personal. You know, the
Right.
first of all, I just want to ask you a question. Do so many people want to see this fight?
Yes.
Are there people want to see this fight happen, or
Yes.
are you one of those guys who want to see this fight happen, or what do you think?
Well, now I do. Since we talked about it last night, before I wasn't with it. Right. But I got Victor and I, like, we was talking yesterday on the live, and he was telling me about Dominic Brazil. So I said, really, I just seen Dominic Brazil step up on the scene. Like, I really didn't know his background. And then, I did some research, and yeah, he was in the London Olympics. And I think I remembers that. And come to find out, he was the number one amateur boxer, like in heavyweight, super heavyweight here in America. And I was like, what? Him? I was like, oh man, we must be doing bad. And then, I realized that he used to be a football player. And remember, I was trying to tell Victor, like, why I really don't like Dominic Brazil, because look, all right, compare Dominic Brazil to Deontay Wilder, right? All right, Dominic Brazil, he
And
has
Prince
better
Diallo.
footwork. Hey, how's it going, man? He has Prince Diallo. He has all right, Dominic Brazil. He has better footwork than Wilder. He has a better offense than Wilder, and he definitely has way better defense than Wilder. However, the only things that throws me off about him is that he seems off balance. I don't know if you ever noticed that about him. That's why I say, he looks kind of flimsy. He always seems off balance. But everything else is better than, Wilder's. What do you think about that?
Um, I think you're kind of right. And but if Deontay Wilder was to fight Dummer Brazil Nest, I think I think some people will accept it just in case if he doesn't get an AG fight, which is really unlikely to happen next, because there's some rumors now going on that Eddie Hearn says that because there's some rumors now going on that Eddie Hearn says that Anthony Joshua would like to have another showdown with Dylan White. Dylan White beat AJ in the amateurs and AJ beat in the pros, but there's still some beef there and some hate between those people, between those guys. But a lot of people don't want to see that fight yet because they didn't. But a lot of people don't want to see that fight yet because they Dylan White still has to hand his shirt after he has to beat Lucas Brown first, and also people are clamoring for the into water fight. So it's going to be very interesting what happened next. But I'm
Yeah,
saying that I'm thinking that this fight might not happen next because the AJ fight and the Water fight might not happen next because of politics of boxing. But I want to see it next. I'm not one of those guys who just don't want to see it. Say, oh, I don't want to see it. I want to see it next.
right.
Ahmed
Hamed
Hassan, what's
Hassan.
up?
Hello, yeah.
No, but
So,
let me not see it next.
right,
Ahmed
Hamed
Hassan, what's
Hassan.
up?
Hello, yeah.
No, but if
So
it doesn't
you
happen
you
next,
you also want to see the fight next with Dominic Brazil?
if the AJ fight doesn't go through, I would like to see it next because it's personal. You know what? Go through. I would like to see it next because it's personal. You know what happened? I think it was last year. Last
Yeah,
year.
some months ago. Yeah,
Yeah, some months ago, where Dominic Brazil fought on the undercard of.
some months ago. Yeah,
Yeah, some months ago, where Dominic Brazil fought on the undercard of Water, Gerald Washington, So he beat Izo Gunner. It was oh, I think it was one of the fights where slugfest, like up and down. Dominic Breazeale was knocked down in that fight. He was dropped in that fight by Izo, and Izo ran out of gas, and Dominic Breazeale stopped him. That shows that Dominic Breazeale for me he's got heart. And Dominic Breazeale stopped him. That shows that Dominic Breazeale for me he's got heart. He's got a hell of a
Yes.
chin because he took
Eh,
a hell of a shot in that fight. Took some big pictures from Rizzo Gunner, but he didn't.
Uzi O'Connell, right?
Rizzo Gunner, yeah, the Polish, father. So after the fight, uh, Brazil and Deontay Waters' brother, I think they had some fallout between the Team Brazil and Team Waters, something like that. But
Mm,
it be the beef began between Dominic Brazil and Deontay Waters' younger brother. So Deontay Water being the older brother of trying to protect his brother, so he got
mm-hmm.
in and a lot of I think that there were like 20 goons with Deontay Water in Alabama. You understand? So they harassed Dominic Brazil in front of his wife and kids, and Dominic Brazil then tried to sue uh, Team Water, but I don't know
Oh
what
yeah.
happened. Wrong. So ever since the Brazil has been clamoring for a fight with Deontay Water. Before he used to call Deontay Water out, but it wasn't really serious, you know. But
Yeah.
after
So
that
now,
incident, it became
yeah,
very personal. So right now,
ve-
But
yeah.
after
So
that
now,
incident, it became
yeah,
very personal. So right now,
very,
he says he was Deontay Water. That
very, very personal. Yeah, and that's gonna be a part of this show here, okay? But hey, let me just say one thing, all right? This fight should happen. However, it should happen. I understand that both these guys are American, but let's put it over there in the UK, all right? I mean, maybe they could fight on some undercard or so, you know. Um, because everyone knows Dominic Brazil. I mean, I understand that, Wilder, he fought over there, but Dominic Brazil fought the number one guy over there in the UK. So a lot of people, knows who this dude is. All right. And plus, they can share the story. A lot of people in the UK believes that the loss to Anthony Joshua made Dominic Brazil a better fighter. Okay. Which, I can, agree with it and all, but like I was saying before, he's just an off balance dude and all. But I think it'll be a great fight now, okay, between Wilder and Dominic Brazil, especially
Brazil has
after
been going.
talking.
Brazil has been going really hard on Deontay Water. This is what he has to say on Instagram. You can see the stream, right? Can
Oh
you
yeah,
see
I
it?
see.
So this is what he has to say on Instagram. Stream, right? Can
Oh
you
yeah,
see
I
it?
see.
So this is what he has to say on Instagram. I follow the guy on Instagram. He says here, he wrote here, I think it was 5 days ago, he wrote, oh, Fuck water. So, Bros Bomber at Burns Bomber, and then does Gentle Water. Let's get this fight shitty. Quit bullshitting already. I'm your mandatory, and you know damn well you're not fighting into Joshua Nest. Man up, PUNKUUGLY. So I won't say that. So it's kind
Yeah,
of, he's kind of saying that Deontay Water ain't gonna get the anti fight yet. That is gonna block it, and that is the mandatory. But let's just be clear first: he's not the mandatory. Dillian White is, because Dillian White is ranked number one. You know, by
yeah. Let me
WBC.
see.
Yeah, Dillian White.
Uh,
If Dillian White beat Dillian White is ranked number one, and if Dillian White beats Lucas Brown, he's automatically hand a shot for WBC. You know, strap. So WBC is ranked number two, I guess. Not WBC is ranked number two, I guess. Not
yeah, he's now number two now.
Even though
Dennis
the
Kumeku. All right, Wilder was broke and jealous of AJ's success. He also said Wilder is whack. Why not call out Klitschko before he get to 40 fight? Wilder with 40 fight without a unification. Well, Dennis, he said AJ would definitely finish him anyway. I think it'll be a good fight. All right, but the thing is, okay, he was asked, not Wilder, but Klitschko, he was asked to fight Wilder. And Klitschko responded by saying, I won't not fight. Klitschko responded by saying, I won't not fight Deontay Wilder until he has at least a big name, another good name on his record. So that's how that right there went. And that's why that fight never happened. All right. If fighters watch that Ortiz
no,
Wilder
no,
match,
bro. The Klitschko said that, but
yeah,
before he said that, Shelifinko, after Water defeated Bermester Van, so he was asked the question, the why don't he unify with a Klitschko? And Shelifinko at that time stated that Deontay Water is still a baby.
yeah, I remember that.
He's still
I
a
remember that too.
baby. Don't
Yeah, I remember that.
he's
I
still a
remember that too.
baby. Don't rush the guy. He's still got time. You understand?
Yeah,
Klitschko definitely will fight Deontay Water. If Deontay Water was really serious, Deontay Water wasn't calling Klitschko out. Like,
no,
yes. And have you seen it? Show me the video
no,
where Deontay Water was calling Klitschko out. Like he were that is calling Deontay Joshua out now. But Klitschko said that Deontay Water has to work on his resume. You know, but we all know that if Deontay Water resume. You know, but we all know that if Deontay Water was serious to fight Klitschko will fight him. That's for sure. Klitschko fought us in theory. He fought a lot of fighters. He's sparred with Deontay Water. He knows Deontay Water's style, and I'm
well,
quite sure he knows. He
he
fought with Deontay Water. He knows Deontay Water's style, and I'm
well,
quite sure he knows. He
he
fought
also
Deontay
wasn't
Water
calling out
sparring
right.
twice.
Yeah, yeah.
So Klitschko can't be afraid of Deontay Water, bro. But
Oh
like I
hell no!
said,
I ain't say he was afraid. No.
Klitschko can't be afraid of Deontay Water, bro. But
Oh
like I
hell no! I
said,
ain't say he was afraid.
um,
No.
this is what I'm saying. Joshua have all excuses to make not to fight Deontay Water. A lot of Joshua is giving the impression to people right now that the impression of Deontay Water fans right now is Joshua is scared of Deontay Water. Deontay Water fans right now is Joshua is scared of Deontay Water.
Yeah, it's scripted, bro. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah. This
scripted.
is this is the
All right.
impression. So this is the exact impression Anthony Joshua is giving those people to talk about. Is giving them something to talk about.
Yeah, yeah,
Making them feel like they're on top of the world, making them feel like
yep,
they have the upper edge. But
yep.
when it's time to really fight, then you will see AJ use all AJ reward. He is gonna reward you into water with all the trash talk he's been saying. He's gonna keep
All right.
quiet now, don't talk much. But when the fight really happens, you're gonna see a big, 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 big clash, bro. For real.
Oh
Everyone
yeah.
has to be ready.
Well, I already told you. All right. I'm a Wilder fan. I'm a what do you the Anthony Joshua fan, but I'm going for Joshua in the fight. I've been said that. However, let me see. All right, Wilder duck Klitschko. Like I said, I don't know if you've seen me before. I mean, when I spoke about that, and I said if he was to fight the Klitschko's, they will kill him. All right, just like I said the same thing about Joshua. But I mean, if he was to fight Joshua, Joshua will kill him because of his style. Okay. Now, Dominic Breazeale. Okay. When I looked at him, I looked at one of his like most recent fights, and I seen what Victor was talking about. Like I said before, I mean, I just don't like his balance. And that's the only thing that I don't like. I mean, I don't know if he got seriously hurt because he used to play football. right? But he's no longer doing it. Right? He used to play college ball. So I don't know if he got like seriously hurt. I think it was his back that got hurt. Maybe that's why he's so badly off balance the way he is. And that's the only thing I don't like because it makes him look nervous and shaky. But he has heart and he shows it. And so, but he has heart and he shows it. And so we're going to see, hey, he also got pop. I mean, Dominic Breazeale, he has power. Okay. I mean, the guy has what? Like what? Yeah, 19 fights with 17 KOs, only one loss. You know what? He didn't even hurt 17 KOs, only one loss. You know what? He didn't even hurt Anthony Joshua in that fight. He was doing more like retrieving. But with
Mhm.
Deontay Wilder, I don't think that'll happen. But do you think the fight should be over in um, the UK? Dominic Breazeale versus Wilder.
In the UK,
Yeah.
I don't think it would. If it's Eddie Hearn promoted a fight, then it will sell in the UK. But it depends. If it's
They can do he can do a co-promotion. All right. Definitely if they're
yeah,
trying to get
but the
this
thing is
fight on.
that Dominic Brazil is signed to IM and also Deontay Water the same. So they both signed to IM, and so the IM is gonna put up the show in the
Well, let me
US.
see. Who was it? It was with Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad. Felix Trinidad had Don King, and Oscar De La Hoya, he had Bob Arum. And at
For
that
those of you
time, that
guys
was
watching, please click the like button, please.
and at that time that was like considered one of the biggest fights, for the small men at that time. But I forget. I think it was they both was co-promoting that fight together. So I mean, well, yeah, they both are signed to him. So darn, yeah, that's right. Mm. But
Well,
for this,
Deontay
he,
Water,
he could help out.
if he doesn't get an AG fight, he's got the option of fighting Dominic Brazil.
He could help out.
If he doesn't get an AG fight, he's got the option of fighting Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. And now, the only way he can co-promote that fight, and that's Eddie Hearn, if they fight on the undercard. I mean, I have seen heavyweights on the undercard before me. I mean, I have seen heavyweights on the undercard before me. It don't have to be anyone. It don't have to be another heavyweight fight in England. It could be like say let me see. I don't know who's fighting next over there. Oh man, because George Groves, he's out of the tournament because of the busted hand. And I forget who's taking his spot. Someone good. I think's the Russian guy. Someone good. I think's the Russian guy. Damn it, I forget his name. But anyway, yeah, they could be on the undercard of that fight. But then again, that's not another uh, Eddie Hearn fight. Damn. Well, put it this way:
Yeah,
they can fight on the undercard of a Eddie Hearn fight. All right.
Dominic Brazil. Um, I want to ask you this question: as a man who has been arrested in front of his kids and wife, does he have a right to not like Lady into water?
Of course he do. you know, I mean, that right there. We always kids. You and I. We was childhood once, and that's terrifying. Seeing our parents in that type of situation. He said Grove ain't out. I thought he was out. They said he was out because he had hurt his hand or shoulder. But yeah, he has a right to be mad. I mean, these are his kids. All right. I mean, a man's kids is everything to him. So yeah, he has every right. But don't take that anger into the ring. When you go into the ring, hey, you want to leave all that stuff out and be professional. and concentrate on taking out Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, I think Dominic Breazeale, before he fights into water, he's got to work on many things. A couple of things in a way, like his movement and like his jab. He's got to work on the body, how because he's got a hell of a chin. Because he's got a hell of a chin during Brazil, you
Yeah,
know.
work on that jab. Yeah.
Because if you rely in boxing, if you rely on your chin alone, you're gonna get really, at one time you will get really, bust up, then punished. And Deontay Wilder has got that power to punish them in Brazil, so he doesn't have to rely on his chin. And only when fighting Deontay Wilder, he's got to rely on his boxing skills also, and has to work on his movement and the body. Remember, the
Mhm.
body shots that Luis Ortiz threw is the one that broke Deontay Wilder down.
Yep.
Without the
And
body, remember,
uh,
go watch that fight from the beginning to the end, and you will
yeah,
see that
I seen it.
it
I
was
sat right there.
it was
We
the body
and
shot.
watched it with you. I was like, wow. I was like, yo, Deontay Wilder, he done slowed down. He's out of breath. And I said it. It's from them body shots because let me tell you, Luis Ortiz was dropping some hard bombs there. I mean, there was what hard jabs and rights. I mean, straight to Deontay Wilder's abs. Okay.
Yeah,
Now, what I'm hoping for, you know, remember when I told you what I heard about Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield?
yeah,
After that, I just hope that he don't be like that. Get hit with a shot, and I'm talking about Dominic Breazeale. He'll get hit with one of those hard Wilder shots, and he become delusional and thinks Wilder is a big chocolate bar and try to eat him or so in the ring. But yo, that was sick when I heard that. And I said, wait a minute, is that what happened? He was like, yeah, he became delusional. Yo, that was sick when I heard that. And I said, wait a minute, is that what happened? He was like, yeah, he became delusional. He thought Evander Holyfield was like a big chocolate. That ball headed hit was a big chocolate ball. And tried to take a bite. But yeah, I agree. But I don't know. I mean, is Dominic Brazil? He's not that fast either.
he's
You
not that
know, so
fast. He's a bit slow, but one thing I like about him is that he come to fire in a way. You know,
well, the only thing I can see him doing.
you know.
Well, the only thing I can see him doing. All right, only thing he can do. I mean, to get some rounds in. I mean, even if he does like lose or so, only thing that can make him look good is to keep Wilder on the back leg, and that's right there is just keep his offense going. Just keep hitting that jab, bring the right cross behind it. Keep hitting that jab, bring the right cross to the body. You're gonna have to mix it up on him. All right, we all seen that Wilder. He can't handle that type of pressure. We've seen it with the once again Luis Ortiz fight. And so who knows? I mean, Victor could have been right. We could see an upset. I don't know. I mean, when Luis Ortiz putting the pressure on him, Deontay Wilder, he was throwing that right hand, but it wasn't strong enough because he was he was on the move.
Yeah, and the thing is that Deontay Waters got a very good right hand. So I don't. And the thing is that Deontay Waters got a very good right hand. So I don't know how the Brazil can avoid that. Because if he keeps getting hit with that right hand, at one time he might, you know, fall down or maybe wobble and then maybe get dropped. Could be. I don't know if
Yeah,
he's got the skills of OTs to avoid that right hand. But one thing about the Brazil, he knows how to swing. Also, he can do windmill with Gono. He did that, you know. But one thing about him, he comes to fight. But I think what he might do is try to make water, tire water out, like make water through all his bumps, and then after water gets tired, he attacks. Maybe that's what he wants to do, but I don't know how he's gonna succeed about it. It would be a decent fight. I've been seeing some channels hating on the guy, saying, "Oh, this guy, what's he gonna do? This one is just gonna get plumbed by water." So styles make fights. I know on paper, Deontay Water should be the huge favorite, you understand, to win a fight, but we never know because Brazil. I thought Ghana would beat Brazil, but he didn't. Brazil surprised me, that he has hurt, that
It's like,
he's got
mhm,
the ability to win, and he's got a hell of a chin, because he took a lot of shots from Ogono. Ogono, I think, is a heavy hitter. So looking at it, looking at his I like some of his fight highlights. The way he knocked out some couple of opponents, man, I was impressive.
right,
But he threw all he had in try. I think he's gonna want to impress a lot of people. Impress the world
yeah,
that he's a man to also mess with in the division.
right,
Because
right,
after Joshua stopped Brazil in the seventh round, so Uzugono went there. Stopped Brazil in the seventh round, so Uzugono went there trying to stop Brazil early. So just to say, Joshua stopped this guy late seventh. I stopped this guy early, and but he didn't know that Brazil has knows his way around the ring and knows how to survive. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was a Uzugono. What happened to the guy? The guy just had a loss, and then I don't know what happened.
you know what? Now, Gerald Washington, right? I thought he had a chance. I thought he'll be like the first guy to put Deontay Wilder down. Okay, I thought he would, but Gerald Miller, he took that fight on a short. No, I mean, Gerald Washington, he took that fight on a very short notice. Okay, I mean, he's about the same size as Wilder. He's 6'6". He got a pretty long reach. 82 inch. Let me see, Wilder's his 83 inch reach. Yeah, still got up by an inch, but still, I thought that would be the toughest fight for Wilder. Plus, I think that's when Wilder had that motorcycle accident as well. He was just coming back from that fight. Now with Dominic Breazeale, like the reason why I brought that up was because really I like never seen Wilder take on a guy his size. I never seen him take on a guy that was like evenly matched. So that's why I was saying, well, Dominic Breazeale, I can see him, being the first guy like to wobble and pit Wilder down in his professional career. Right? But that didn't happen. Almost came close. I mean, the way it looked like, I don't know, because Wilder's footwork is so terrible at times. Now with Dominic Brazil, now I don't know if he'll pit Wilder down, but I'm pretty sure. Now I don't know if he'll pit Wilder down, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a better fight with Brazil than it was with you know Gerald Washington. I mean, both Dominic Breazeale and Gerald Washington are former football players. You know, both of them are. But Gerald Washington, he came. I don't think he has an amateur background, where Dominic Breazeale does, and plus he was in the Olympics.
Yeah,
But
sure. Yeah, he's an Olympian. He did quite well at the Olympics, and he didn't that bad. If you a few guys watching, please click the like button. Oh man, remember, see, I hope he's really serious about his fight, and I hope
he's serious. Okay, he's very serious. Like this is personal. You know what I mean? And like this is personal. You know what I mean? And I truly do believe that he is going to, put in some work, for this fight here. All right, he's going to train his hardest. Okay, like he's doing this for his kids, his wife, for himself.
Yeah,
So
bro. So let's see if that fight happens. And for those of you guys watching, stay tuned. We're about to come. We're going to go live again and talk about Joseph Parker. The new improvement is made. I've been watching a couple of videos of him. He's arrived in the UK, so I've been watching a couple of videos of him. He's arrived in the UK, so stay tuned. We're back very soon. What do you think,
all
bro?
right, CMD boxing reports, and we signing out.
Cheers, everyone. Click the like button or so. Peace.